Claudio Zolla from Rampone Cazzani Saxophones. We are at MusikMesse 2014 and are finally very proud to announce our pro line of mouthpieces made in hard rubber are ready for you guys to blow. These mouthpieces are the result of a long research, as always dedicated to sound, and all of them are hand finished by my friend and reference jazz player Giancarlo Maurino. And you can see his signature on all the pieces. That means that we go through each of them to play test and make sure they are some of the great pieces available on the market.
The idea to be close, to the family of Claudio, and because I love them all. I like what they do and the saxophones. And so one day I was up in his Guarna in the company, and we were thinking, how can we work out something together? No idea was coming out. So at a certain point one day, Claudio just opened a drawer and he had some mouthpieces, old one, vintage one, some old stuff. And said, well, have a look and see if you can try to work out these mouthpieces and make them play. We both have a common taste in mouthpieces in that we like the idea of the sound of the large chamber, which is basically what mouthpieces of a certain era, 50s, 60s, this was the main deal, sort of.
I like density of sound.
Yeah, richness of harmonics and high quality, up, down, whatever. Nowadays, mainly, the mouthpieces are searching for. I mean, it's a long time they've been doing that, but more the projection is the most important thing. And when you blow the horn, bang, the sound comes. You have to sort of stay there like that. But the projection always limits somehow, the quality of the sound. So finding the proper balance between a good projection and the richness of sound is the big deal. So we started working on this kind of idea, and so this is what came out of the work. So it is basically the flavor of the sound is that of a large chamber sound. At the same time, giving you a good resonance and richness of sound, a good balance. Because normally when you buy a vintage mouthpiece, it's very difficult to find a vintage mouthpiece playing properly like it is. You always have to give some refacing to that mouthpiece for the table, for the curve, whatever. So in this case here, we're providing, I think, a mouthpiece which has these qualities, but they are balanced because we select them each, we play them each, we test them each, and give them a final touch so that they are playing properly. That's what we're doing. So, let's say on the soprano mouthpiece and on the tenor mouthpiece, we have a large chamber, really, strictly a large chamber. But the fact that you have a good quality of hard rubber, which in this case here is a hard rubber which has rubber inside and resin also, gives. I tested them, hard rubber, traditional hard rubber, and this type of hard rubber with resin and rubber, and it is more resonant. No way. Maintaining the quality of that vintage sound. That's what we like about it, you see. I picked up the tenor and the soprano because probably they are more similar in terms of chamber. And basically that's what it is. The alto mouthpiece has a slighter, smaller chamber, but we're always speaking of a large chamber in any case. But just slightly narrower than a large chamber for the soprano and the tenor. Because the alto needs, as an instrument, needs a focus in the sound, maintaining the richness of the sound, more popping sound. This is alto, but not too much. Not too much that it goes a bit too squeaky, which I don't like very much. So, well, this is what we were able to achieve in this mouthpiece. Also, another small particular could be that you know, the bite of this mouthpiece is shaped in a manner so that your mouth has also a good opening, not too tight, not too large. A compromise between the two, so that your mouth also and your throat gives some richness and some fatness to the sound. Basically, this is what it is. So this is the alto mouthpiece. If you want, I'll play, test it for you. This is what you got.
I like to describe our mouthpieces like we usually describe our horns. We really are blessed because of our tradition, our history. So we like to respect tradition, keep an eye on tradition, but also are aware and conscious that we are in 2014. So we are trying to mix tradition and innovation.